Let's see here. Are we live? Are we live? About to find out.
We finna find out.
Yes, we
I'm
are.
not getting it. Okay. I haven't
We
got
are
a notification yet.
We are live.
There we go.
It's being slow today. All right. Well, let's get to it. Hello there. I'm Damionpyro.
And ChillenCat.
And this is our Nerd Talk Live podcast. Now, we had stuff going on, last week, and we had to miss some stuff, right? And the week
Yeah.
before, Cat had to dip out early because things came up that he had to go do. So we're gonna be making up for some stuff this week. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of anime to catch up on, which is why we're doing this Anime Talk edition. Woo. As usual, the gameplay in the background's just for random crap to stare at while we talk our butts off.
We're gonna become professionals at some point.
Yeah, we'll, once we get the proper equipment. Right now, we just have to stream out of some game off of PlayStation.
Yeah, we're gonna get some money to buy a whole studio and probably never use it. No.
We don't need to do all of that, I don't think, but we just need a couple webcams and some mics.
I'm just saying, just to be funny.
That would be crazy. One day, maybe, if we start making money off this, definitely.
I do want a whole studio so we can all, get together and...
Right? That'd be cool, actually.
And put, 20, I don't know, gaming setups in there or something. Start making YouTube videos. Heck yeah.
Woo.
Well, we already do, but let's go.
More YouTube videos.
More YouTube videos. At a studio this time.
Studio. We'll make random dumb crap videos. We do random dumb stuff.
Yep. Make RL videos in the studio. That'd be cool though.
No, that would be cool. Alright, so what do we want to talk about first here, Kat? We got a couple things catching up on.
What do we have here?
You have any solo anime? I know we had My Hero, One Punch, and Gashikuda.
Yep.
For sure. I watched Digimon Beat Race.
Okay,
Did you
see, let me look
finish
at my...
Part 4 of Horizons?
Part 4, I have not yet.
Alright, well, we will hold off on that. So I don't want to spoil you.
What am I watching
here? In one go.
Okay, so the only thing I'm watching is Dugananki, but okay. That's the only solo anime I'm watching. I do need to find another.
Yeah.
Thing is, I can't, because some of the animes that are coming are kind of meh.
Yeah. Not feeling them, huh?
Yeah. Not getting my attention, really.
Understandable. I've been finding things to fill the slots to talk about. Like, I recently watched both the live action and the animated How to Train Your Dragons for a little comparison action,
Ooh. Heck yeah. Yeah, I watched the live action one. Honestly, I liked it.
Yeah, I did too. And, it was really good, but, it just, I don't know. Felt like something was missing, but you know what? I think I figured it out when I watched the animated one, and I'll talk about it then.
Yes.
So, do you want to start with your...
Dugananki, yep. I watched the episode came out, a week ago, so...
Hey, you actually got one this week, too. I remember last week you didn't have one.
Nope, but the next one's coming in 15 hours.
Ooh. So definitely have
Alright, okay, Dugananki, episode 15. We're on episode 15, called Found You.
Okay.
Yep. Pretty sure the one of the title means they found Jin. But yeah, so I don't even remember what the fuck happened last time, dude. It's been so after almost a week of not watching this.
I do remember that one of the Oni guys, I don't remember what his name was, got set up because he saved some kids and he got arrested.
Oh yeah, Jin.
Yeah.
I did remember his name this time.
Yeah. Ooh, World Boss.
I think it's Jin. Yeah, Jin. I'm gonna get a flame in the comments. But yes. Okay, now I remember.
Let me know if you still get a reward for this.
Okay. So yeah, so we start off at the Oni HQ. Not the... Oh, fuck, what? Dude, no, not the Oni. The Momotaro. Not the Oni. Momotaro Agency. Whatever. So Shinya and the others are talking. They are plotting to take out, well, not take out, like capture Shiki Ichinose.
Oh.
Yep.
Plotting has
So,
begun.
yeah. So one of them is named Osuke or Osuke or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's like Osuke though. But yeah. So they're talking about how Shinya and Osuke are like the same almost because of their attitude.
I gotcha.
Both like, I don't know, rude.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so they're plotting and stuff. He's purple haired guy. I don't know what his name is. Never said his name yet.
I gotcha.
Purple haired guy with glasses.
Purple haired guy with
So
glasses.
he's all about freaking fortune telling.
Okay.
His whole life is about fortune telling.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he lives, I guess. But yeah. So we're plotting and stuff. Trying to take a Shiki Ichinoshe. Then we pan to the Onis. Woo! I don't know I'm doing that. So they're plotting. It's a whole episode plotting here.
The big plots.
So they are plotting. Doesn't matter.
One of those two.
To rescue Jin.
Okay.
So
and he got arrested. The one that got arrested for saving the little girls last time, right?
well, not well technically. Well, I guess you can call it arrested, but but captured, arrested by the Momotaro. I guess I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
I need to start watching this so I can talk to you about it more.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, he got captured by the Momotaro, so he's just in there chilling.
Okay.
So we made a new Oni named Captain Musume or Musumi. It's not Musume, it's Masumi. Captain Masumi of the, I think the Recon people? Oh, no.
Okay.
I think.
The old surveillance team, huh?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, so they meet Masumi, and holy crap, Masumi is crazy. He's got that bratty, well, not really type of bratty, but like he's like a know-it-all type of person, I guess. But yeah, so he sees Mudano. He's like, "Oh, what's up, Mudamo?" And since they're like buddies back then, you know.
Yeah.
Because Mudano, he calls them the elite Oni or something like that. The most skillful Oni that they have of the elite team, I guess. That's what he said. So Masumi is telling the kids, Madanmo? What the fuck is his name? Mudano. Mudano's backstory of how he's elite. He said he killed 100 Momotaro one day by himself.
Okay.
And he said that he was getting drenched by the rain of their blood. I'm like, damn, that sounds cool. That is dope. Bro is, yeah, he's him. Mudano's crazy.
Okay.
But that was back then, he said, but now he's a teacher. He's like,
Okay.
teacher or not, bro, he's still fucking crazy. We're getting killed 100 fucking Momotaro. So now they talk about, yeah.
Damn.
So now Mosume is talking about the people that captured Jin, which he said to be specific, it was a run-of-the-mill gang called the Contine Nuts Union. Or something like that. Kanto Nuts Union or something like that, yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that first word. But the kidnapping is their usual thing, kinda. So the Momotaro doesn't get their hands dirty. It's like, that's fucking insane.
So they're like they're freaking hitmen almost, huh?
Yeah.
Like, little under the table, hush hush, hey, go kill this guy for me real quick type situation, huh?
Yeah.
Freaking like the Ambu Black Ops in Naruto.
Yeah, there we go. That's what Murano was. The Tokyo Battle Unit's most elite soldier.
Okay.
The legendary Naito Murano. That's what he called him. I'm like, damn. Yeah, and then he said, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, he made it rain of the blood of 100 Momotaro.
Woo!
Yeah, that's what Masume said. I'm like, damn. Bro's crazy. Murano's awesome. So they're still planning on how they're going to do this. Now, the freaking... I forgot to do... The fucking... What's his name, dude? I really need to remember these names. There's so many anime that I'm watching.
Yeah.
I need to start remembering names.
Yeah, lately I've been,
But it's the guy, the freaking... No, it's not that one. The green-haired guy, the fucking recon dude. I'm just gonna call him that. Oh. Yusurube, I think. Or no, is it Byobu Gara? I think Byobu. I don't know, but it's one of those two. But he's recon, so Masumi is treating him, I don't know, badly, thinking that he's going to be safe because he's going to be on recon. But however, Masumi said, even though you're on recon, you're the first people that's going to be in the field.
No. Well, why do we have recon being freaking infantry? That's weird.
Yeah, because Masumi is like, you think being in the recon is going to make you think you're going to be in the back of the field. No, you're going to be the first people.
Oh, jeez.
The life or death situation. I'm like, okay. So their recon's a little different.
No, for real though. That's wild.
So yeah, now they got new fits. Let's go. Whoa, black and red clothing.
Ooh, fits.
Hell yeah, black and red fit. I mean, shit, I like the black and red.
Alright. Freaking, I always like freaking getting those clothing upgrades in certain animes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Their fit do look fucking awesome though.
Looking clean. It usually happens during like a big moment during the story. It ends up being their look for, like a crazy battle or something.
Yeah. So their fit is like, so it's like a big, well, not a big, but like they got a jacket kind of coat thing going on here. So no, it's the outerwear is a sweater, I think, or a jacket with a zipper.
Okay.
Then you got like your little dress shirt. You're wearing a little dress shirt, and the males are wearing pants, and the females are wearing shorts.
Okay, so it's like the same on the top, but then their bottoms are different.
Yeah. So zipped up jacket and a dress shirt for their top.
Okay.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, looking clean, are they?
Yep.
Okay. So.
I'm surprised they're not wearing like skirts or something, like battle skirts for the women. Usually that's what they do in anime.
Yeah, that is actually interesting. Nice little change
no,
of
it's
pace,
shorts.
honestly, going with the shorts.
Yeah.
Gonna give him some, like, little vibes off there.
Yeah. Then we pan back to the Momotaro, still plotting everything. Still planning to get Shiki, but Shinya said to what the fuck is his name again? I don't remember. Fucking whoever that guy is, but to do that, what the fuck is his name, dude? Yeah. I really need to remember him. His name was, let's see. Chosuke, if I said that right, if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chosuke. And so Shinya tells Chosuke that he can fight Mudano.
Hmm.
Him's like, okay. Have fun with that.
Oh, is he really strong?
Yeah, Mudano's strong. He's very
Okay.
strong, as I said. He's killed.
Oh, he's the
As
one
I
that
said,
was
he made it
killing
rain with
everybody.
100 Momotaro.
Oh,
A blood of 100. So,
a little wild. So
yeah.
man's one-man army status over there, though, huh?
Yep. That's Mudano for you. Mudano's actually pretty cool. But so yeah, Shinya's in the bathroom
Mm-hmm.
somehow. Well, Shinya said he's gonna go to the bathroom because he don't want to hear this little everything about fortune telling. But
I
yeah, so he
got
goes to
you.
the bathroom, then he uses his power to see some through someone's eyes or something. And then
Huh.
I was like, I don't know, to do something with Jin and stuff. Over here torturing him.
Oh, no. It's always the freaking torture, man. Every time. Guy gets captured in freaking anime, so they always end up getting tortured.
Yep. So now we go back to the Oni and or Shiki and the others. They're at the some building where Jin is locked up in. And then,
Mm-hmm.
what's his name? The frickin' recon guy. Not Musume, the other one. He called him Four Eyes. I'm gonna call him Four Eyes, too.
Is it
Because, I
the
don't know,
guy
it's the
with the
only thing I
purple
do
hair and the
remember.
glasses?
No, it's the green hair guy with the glasses. Purple hair
Oh.
guy with glasses is Momotaro.
Okay, so this is a Oni.
So, Oni Four Eyes has the ability of recon. But his is not very... It's You can't really scout out people that's multi-leveled in the building.
Okay.
Like multi-leveled building from top to up, you know.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
can't do that.
just like single level buildings, or he just
Yeah,
give you a general idea of like,
a
hey, they're
general
in this
idea of
position, but I can't tell you up or down.
yeah. So Musume's he's also recon ability. That's what his blood is also. But his is different. He puts his blood in a jar and he shakes it, and it'll tell him how many people are and literally how many people are. And if you're inside of a building, it doesn't matter if it's multi-leveled.
Oh, so his
So
is a
his
little
is a
bit
little
better.
stronger than Four Eyes. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
but Mudano said that his the Four Eyes ability can upgrade. You know,
Oh,
he could upgrade his ability or strengthen his ability, I should
some
say.
training.
Training, yeah.
I'm getting better. Training arc
So
time.
they all do have a little. They all still need to train with their blood, of course, but to make
Little,
it strengthen. Yeah.
little quirks, huh?
Shiki, I don't know about. Well, you could say Shrieky. Shrieky? What? Train Shiki, even though he has the blood of Kishin, which
Every
Kishin
time,
is.
every time you say Shiki, I think freaking One Piece.
Yeah, Shiki Ichinose.
Mm.
Yeah, so he's got Kishin blood, which is the strongest Oni in the anime.
Oh,
So he's got his blood. So Shiki's fucking powerful too. So
okay. And
yeah,
and which one was
uh,
like the
Sh-
main character again?
Shiki Ichinose.
Okay, so Shiki, that
He's
is
the
the
main
main
character
character.
of the
That's
other
why he's
anime.
so busted.
Yes, his blood is based around just guns.
Oh, hell yeah.
Since I told you about how everybody's blood is dedicated by their own personal use, like personal
Yeah,
things, like guns, chainsaws, or something like that, and stuff.
yeah, that's pretty
Knives.
neat.
Yeah, that's what Shiki's is. Guns. Oh, so he has
Okay.
another power. I forgot what it was. His is like he's got the infinity of fire as well.
Okay.
So he's got, since what I'm trying to say here, he's got a base form and he's got his fire form.
Oh, so he's got transformations.
Yeah, so his base form, he can use his blood for guns. Then he can use fire for his second form.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
Does he like shoot fire out of the guns after that, or is it just
Technically, yeah.
the guns? Oh, okay.
He can use fire with anything.
Oh, that's cool.
Since I did say, I think if I'm right, if I remember right, they said there's 8 elements.
Oh.
It was like fire, lightning, earth, wind, I think was one of them. Water.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Then you got dark and light.
Okay.
I think I said that right. I think I got them right. But they did explain it in, I think, episode 5? I don't know. But it was one of the episodes that explained it. But, so Shiki's got fire. I'm like, that's dope. Oh, I think it was ice. I don't know. you just need to watch it.
Okay.
They'll explain it to you. So, also, Musume Masumi can turn invisible.
Oh, well, that's a handy little trick.
Yeah,
always.
so even his clothes go invisible. So, everything turns invisible.
Okay. Straight up invisibility, huh?
Straight up invisibility.
You can turn other objects invisible. That's actually pretty handy.
Yeah. So this Masumi goes into the building to go see if there's any traps and locate where Jin is at.
Okay, is there like a range to that? Is it like anything he touches, or can he like...
I don't really know. They haven't explained it yet.
Okay.
Of how his invisibility ability works.
It's still a neat ability, regardless.
Yeah.
I am curious.
So he's like...
limitations.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's being cautious around, if there's like booby traps anywhere. But apparently there's no trap. Well, technically you call it a trap, but I'll explain that later. But yeah, so Masumi finds Jin behind a very big old heavy metal vault door.
Okay.
Yeah. So Masumi gets Mudano and Shiki and the others. Shiki's like, how the hell do we open this? So, this one dude, Broski, said, I got this. Bro uses blood eclipse ability. That's what they call it, blood eclipse release.
Okay.
To use their, powerful form, powerful blood shit. So, bro fucking punches the door, breaks it. I was like, damn.
Hell yeah. He said, nah, we don't need no keys. Watch this shit. Hold my beer.
For real. So they released Jin of the... whatever those things are.
Okay.
Handcuffs. I guess we're going to call them that. But so, Jin tells Mudano that there's a little girl as a hostage. The one that's in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shinya... Now I can explain the trap that I was going to say. Technically a trap. So Shinya is looking through Jin's eyes.
Okay.
You remember when the part I said he was looking through that one gang member's eyes to throw water on him? Mm-hmm. He had his bacteria in that water. So when it went on him, he could see through his eyes now.
Oh. That's interesting. That's a little extra steps type situation. Okay.
Yeah, so now here comes the trap. Now he can see through Jin's eyes. Oh. I'm just like, uh-oh. So now he knows what everybody looks like.
So he wanted them to get him back, so he could find.
Yeah, so they wanted him to, get him. Yeah, so now he knows where Mudino's at. Now he knows who Shiki's at. And now he knows where the others are at. Or what they look like.
Over here playing
I'm like, well,
dominoes
damn.
with everybody.
Like, Shiki Ichinose.
Damn, that
So,
boss keeps spawning in the same spot.
and then the episode's over.
Okay. That's freaking lit.
Yeah.
Alright, so any final thoughts about anything that happened in it? Like anything you like noted about any like animation or story plots or anything like that that you thought was a little like standoutish?
Story plot is interesting.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I like it. I like how the story's going. The story plot's going.
Yeah. I heard the animation for that's pretty good too.
Yeah, the animation's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about its animation.
Yeah. When there was this one part in the animation where Shiki was fighting that one Momotaro guy that died.
Oh yeah.
There was a little CGI in it.
Oh, a little
Where
like
they were
little
running.
2D, 3D blending type
Yeah.
thing.
Where they were
I
running
like that if it's done right.
when they were running in the building. Yeah. I was like, that's pretty cool.
That's freaking badass.
Since it's kind of hard to make, anime characters run and not in CG.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because it can look a little weird if you don't have the like right depth to the scene.
So I like how they did that.
Okay. That sounds
Oh yeah, animation
cool.
stories. I'm enjoying it.
Hey, about that. So, my solo anime adventure was with Digimon Beat Break. I didn't realize that there was already 2 episodes out when I started watching it, and then, like I started watching it right before the 3rd one came out, and now there has been 4. So, we're riding right along with all this, and it's been quite interesting, honestly. Like, I've been enjoying it so far. Right?
Yeah.
So, it's kind of like a little reboot of like or a reset of like it's its own little separate thing. Like the Digimon, the way they work with it's different than usual. It's not like there's a bunch of dumped files from like a computer or anything like that ended up becoming Digimon.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like so, in the Digimon Beat Break world, there is these things called Seppotamas, which are like these little egg-shaped personal AI assistants that you power with something called an e-pulse that apparently everybody has. Like there's some little weird diamond thing that glows on the back of your hand and transmits electricity from your body to these little AI things, and like they can freaking anything you're thinking they can pick up on through that. It's kind of crazy. Well, every now and then there's a error in the Seppatama and a monster is created from it, and that's how we get the Digimon. And normally there's this company that will call you when your Seppotama gets this error, where they will come fix your Seppotama and get rid of the monster, But if you ignore the call, then you get a bounty put on your head until you and your creature are apprehended, right?
Yeah.
So, first thing we learn is that we are following a main character by the name of Tomuro Tenma. Okay?
Ooh.
And he's actually pretty cool. He's like really into music and stuff like that. But the notable thing about him is he has a weird e-pulse. Like every time he touches a Seppotama, or even sometimes he doesn't even have to touch it. He could touch something near one, and the electricity could transfer from his body to the Seppotama and completely glitch it out. He's been doing it since he was like 5 years old. Like while he was in freaking kindergarten class. They're trying to do this like piano program, and while he was trying to type on the piano, like he gets really excited and he starts playing it different than the little thing's trying to teach him how to do, and the energy comes out of his hand and completely arrows out his and all the other ones connected. Right?
Yeah.
And he grows up thinking something's wrong with him because every time a Seppotama comes near him, it like glitches out and stuff like that. Well, one day there's this girl walking by, and she drops her little Sepotama. He picks it up and hands it to her. Well, his E-Pulse had already freaking transferred a little bit into it and made hers error out. Well, later that night, because I guess the Digimon eat E-Pulse, so it's kind of like how they're created and stuff too, and also how they power up. It's very multi-use type energy, right?
Yeah.
Uh, some wild Digimon were hunting down. I guess his E-Pulse smells really good and like tastes really good, and they end up killing the girl trying to find his E-Pulse by draining
Oh.
her E-Pulse, right? And well, his freaking Sepotama glitches out, and we get introduced to the Digimon, freaking Geckomon, while he's over there sulking because he found out his classmate, died, and he felt like it was his fault because he thinks it was
Yeah.
something to do with him touching her Sepotama, right? He didn't
Yeah.
realize it was because the Digimon were freaking draining her. Well, his brother tells him, it's not his fault, and he like acts like he knows a lot more about what's going on with the whole situation, and he takes off, tells him to stay home. Well, the freaking Geckomon, when it appears, takes off out their freaking window and stuff, and he takes off after it, trying to chase it and figure out like what the heck it was and where it came from, right? And he doesn't get the call. So he ends up getting a bounty put on his head. Well, while he's out chasing Geckomon, freaking, he comes across these two, what are they called? Like Hyenemon or something?
Yeah.
Haymons.
Haymons, okay.
They're hyena Digimon, right? They're these like weird little
Ah,
purple, they got like skull spots. It's actually kind of neat. But
yeah.
they're weak little rookie level Digimon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they end up chasing him down, and like his brother shows up to save him, and they're running across a rooftop, and they jump across this thing, and it breaks beneath his brother, and his brother's like hanging from this thing. Well, the Haemon jumps up and bites his brother's leg, and like you see this fucking cold stuff going up his body because it's draining his E-Pulse and like leaves him frozen, right?
Yeah.
And the whole time he's struggling with this Geckomon that stole his Sepotama. Well, right when he's about to get attacked by the Haemon, the Geckomon swallows him up, and they have like this weird reverse Naruto Kurama conversation. But it's like Geckomon's inside a Geckomon, kind of like Naruto's usually inside a Naruto when he talks to Kurama, right?
Yeah.
And freaking Tomoro's just like he's Kurama in this situation. He's just like trapped inside him, like what's going on here, right? And
Yeah.
he tells him, he's like, hey man, your E-Pulse is really delicious, and if you give me some, I'll help you out, because after all, you're the one who created me, and I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. So he ends up trusting it, and it ends up defeating, like, the Haemon, because he kind of reminds me of Luffy. He's got a tongue that stretches out that he fights with, but he can, like,
Yeah.
use it to, like, launch himself and do, like, headbutts and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. He hasn't digivolved yet, but I'm
Ah,
freaking curious to see what his first, little evolution's gonna be like, because he's pretty strong
yeah.
as just a little rookie. Okay, but while he's fighting them, these other like Digimon tamers from this place called it's like the Glowing Dawn or Radiant Dawn or something like that. Yeah, Glowing Dawn. I was right the first time. I had it here in my notes. I knew that's something I would forget.
Yeah.
So they're called the Glowing Dawn, right? And it turns out that his brother went to go get them because, like, his friend's the leader of the Glowing Dawn, and well, they came here to help with the Haemon. In fact, we kind of start off the show actually seeing freaking his name is Kyo Sawashiro, right? And he's got his Digimon. We see him in his ultimate form for the first time, which is
Ooh.
Murasa Memon. He's like kind of reminds me of like a black leopard version of Leomon, but he's got a big, like, huge sword
Oh.
that he holds on his back. And his form that he normally chills around in is Cougarmon.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's his digivolved form, right? And we see a really badass fight between him and another Digimon, like early on. Well, first just the girls on the team fighting, which are Rina Sakuya and her Pristimon, which we see actually our first Digivolution in the show is from her. We see Pristimon digivolve into Wolvermon, which is this kind of like gray, like Wolverine, the animal, not the superhero type
Yeah, I know.
Digimon who's got like rocket launcher arm things. Like he's got mechanical arms. Kind of reminds me of like Gargamon from like the earlier series. You know, the one that little rabbit terriermon of Digivolve. He's got little machine gun arms.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It reminded me of a lot of that, right? And they end up, struggling against this Digimon, and it digivolves, and freaking Marsu Maimon ends up just showing up and one-shotting him with the sword like a badass, like he is. And, Kyo's like, sorry we're late, we had something to do, we told you to wait on us. It's like, better luck next time, kid. But, so we end up seeing them show up to help with the Haemon, right? And they find Tomoro's brother, who's been drained of E-Pulse, so like he kind of freaks out a little bit. I forget what his brother's name is. I'll have to remember to write that down next time because I'm sure they'll mention him again. Because they learn that you can save the people that have been drained. Like they're classified as dead but not dead at the same time. But if you can get their E-Pulse back in time, you can save them, right? And
Yeah.
we end off the episode with them defeating the Haemon, but specifically the one that took his brother's E-Pulse gets, like, the portal opens up behind him, and this freaking Sung Wukong looking Digimon, who I believe is actually called Gokumon, but like it's spelled like Goku, like Goku, like Goku, but with two U's,
Yeah.
and then Mon, if I remember
Oh.
correctly. Let me actually look in my notes here because I went and looked up what his name was. Cause like, what is he gonna be? Yeah, freaking Gokumon, Simian Beastkin Digimon, right? But he kills one of the Haemons. Like he puts it. It was brutal too. Like he puts his hand through this freaking thing and like rips the Supatama out of its freaking stomach and stuff, and fucking deletes it. It was wild. You're like, oh shit. But the brother of them sees this and he runs away, right?
Yeah.
And the whole premise of the second episode is that they end up having this fight with Tomoro and stuff like that because they're trying to get him to join their team, and he's just what cares about trying to save his brother. And they want to go after these missions that are like really high cost. Like they want to make some money off them. They're bounty hunters. They want to make that money, right? And because the Haemon that defeated his brother, like nobody reported it properly, so it had a really low bounty. It didn't count as like being attacked or like attacking anyone and stuff like that. So they weren't gonna go after it because of the money. He gets mad and says, "Well, fine, I'll go take it down myself." Well, the
Yeah.
moment he takes off, they end up getting a report in that Haemon attacked one of the other teams of cleaners, which are the names of the Digimon bounty hunters, right? Which I thought was
Yeah.
hilarious that we're watching, got two different anime going right now,
Yeah.
where their main factions are called cleaners,
Yeah.
right? And so they end up picking the mission because they're like, well, it did increase in price, and the one girl's like, you were just looking for an excuse to go help him anyway, weren't you? Right? So they end up picking up the
Yeah.
mission to go help him, and while he's, fighting with everything, he gets attacked by the Haemon, and while he's winning at first, it ends up getting the upper hand and digivolving into Fangmon, which is this crazy, like, looking skinny wolf Digimon that he can transform specifically into somebody you care about. And like the whole thing they've been arguing with is like Geckomon and Tomoro weren't really getting along because like Tomura was like, you know, why do I have to get stuck with this Digimon and have all these things happen to my brother and stuff like that? Why do I have to join this team? Like, his whole freaking life just got, like, flipped upside down, you know? He's all stressed out about it, but we end up finding out that, you know, even though he doesn't say it outright, he does care about Geckomon, because when the Fangmon tries to trick him, he turns into Geckomon.
Uh-huh.
And so they end up having this little bit of a battle. Everybody shows up to help him, and they defeat the Heimon, or well, Fangmon, and he digivolves back into Heimon, right? Because he loses his power and stuff like that. Well, they got the Sepotama back, and you know they're gonna go heal the girl that got attacked previously, because like it was believed that it was too late that the Digimon would digest it, but because Heimon doesn't immediately digest its food and it stores it up for later, right? They were able to like get it back to save that girl. Well, he's mad because you know he wants to destroy this thing. It hurt his brother, and you know they're not able to save his brother right now because the Sepotama with his E-Pulse got taken by Gokumon, right? Or Gokumon. The way it's spelled, right? Uh, and in his rage, he ends up getting like putting this dark E-Pulse into his Sepotama, and it makes freaking Geckomon go berserk and try to delete the Heimon, right?
Yeah.
And they end up having to have a fight like with Masamon and everything. Like they end up having to fight each other because they have one rule in the Glowing Dawn. Like they step Geckomon, and you can tell like whatever happened with him getting mad, it like possessed Geckomon, because whenever they beat him and he snaps out of it, he's like, "What happened? I don't remember what was going on. How did I get here?" Right? Like it made him go
Yeah.
full berserk, you know. And they tell him right then that Golden Dawn only has one rule, or Glowing Dawn, not Golden Dawn, Black Clover. But
Oh.
glowing Dawn only has one rule: they don't delete Digimon. They're living beings that deserve, you know, like a right at redemption and stuff too. You know, like they didn't choose to be part of this world, so why should we just get rid of them like that? You know, and give them
Yeah.
a fair chance. Because once they're deleted, they're gone, according to them. Like their data disappears and stuff. They don't know what happens to them after they've been deleted.
Ah.
You know. So
Yeah.
that's their big main thing is, you know, they'll defeat them, they'll turn them in, but they won't delete them.
Okay.
They arrest them. They're the only Digimon cleaner team that does that too. Like the rest of them will delete Digimon. And so that leads us into our next episode, right?
Yep.
Where you know, now he's getting along a little better with everyone. They saved the girl. He's, you know, happy about that, but he refuses to talk to him. And I thought there was 4 episodes, but there's only 3. Right? The one coming out not tomorrow, but the next day will be episode 4. But in this third episode, he has a little bit of a crisis because, like, you know, they're still not able to save his brother, and this girl keeps pushing on the fact that, like, they're family, you know, and stuff. And, you know, he's refusing to, like, call them family because he's like, you know, I just met you guys and things like that, and you really shouldn't be pushing this whole family thing on me and all that stuff. And they end up having to, you know, have a little bit of a heart-to-heart. He goes off on a little side adventure, ends up having some conversations with people. He ends up learning a little bit more about Rinya's past, right? Like, the fact that she had literally no one, no family, friends, nowhere to go, anything like that, whenever she ended up joining the Glowing Dawn. So, like, she's always treated the Glowing Dawn like their family. That's why, like, earlier in this episode, they're fighting a Digimon, and she jumps in front of the attack to protect Tomura.
Oh.
Right? And, you know, he's feels bad about her getting hurt because of him, but she says, because he's like family to her. I mean, they're all a family. That's what they do, and
Yeah.
that's what gets him pissed off in the first place. Well, he comes to realize, like, not everybody's like him. Like, he used to have a good family before his mom and dad died and left it to where it was just him and his brother. Like, not everybody had that experience and stuff like that. And, like, he started to feel bad and, realized that the reason she's pushing so hard for, like, everybody to be like family is because, like, to her, this is her family,
Mm-hmm.
And he ends up going to help her, and they end up taking out this freaking motorcycle Digimon, who, once again, is a champion level that Geckomon somehow defeats, right? And right when they think he's going to get angry again and try to delete it, he freaking, it's just like, he's more calm and rational about it, and he's like, I'm really sorry about the other day. I didn't mean to force Geckomon to try to delete that other Digimon, and, you were right. Like, we are kind of like a family. We need to work together, stuff like that. Like, it's getting real wholesome. Little wholesomeness to counteract all the dark stuff that's been happening, like, right there in the beginning, like, all these people and Digimon dying and stuff, like, there's something called Beat Break with some upbeat music and stuff like that, so it's definitely got some dark themes. First Digimon show that I've literally seen people die in, so...
Damn.
Like... It's a little bit of darkness. So now, while he can kind of save some of these people, some of them are for sure dead. Like, it was too late for them. It was freaking wild, man. But, as far as everything outside of that, like, so far, I'm very interested in the story. I am kind of curious about this company that makes the Seppotamas, because I think there's a little more that they're, not letting up on. Like, I think they created these things purposely to make Digimon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or that they accidentally created the Digimon while making their little thing, because the corporation that runs them kind of fucking... It gives me Apple vibes. Like, they're trying to be everywhere, and have everyone use their stuff and their products and stuff like that. They're trying to make it like the iPhone or an Android or something. It's like it's trying to be the staple of, like, everybody should have one of these in their household type thing, right? And, like, the upper city, or, like, upper class people of their city even live in a fucking, like, mini town inside their city that is inside a giant freaking egg-shaped thing to begin with, right?
Yeah.
And then, it gives me some kind of, like, dystopian future type vibes. Like, there's some people that are kind of, like, more up there than others as far as, like, high society type people, and they kind of, like, run the world behind the scenes. And I think that a lot of them are trying to, like, do crazy stuff with the Digimon personally, and that's why they do this, like, placing the bounties and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really curious where they're going to go with this in the future. I think that the main character, personally, like, because they keep making it a point to talk about how weird his e-pulse is, I feel like that's going to be, like, a big key to something in the story, right? Like, I feel like there's going to be some kind of human organization at some point, not just Digimon after his e-pulse, right? Especially since it seems to be so potent. And the other weird thing is, like, everybody else is digivolving their Digimon off less potent E-Pulse, and he keeps, like, fucking zapping Geckomon full of that shit. It's like, it's got me wondering, is Geckomon gonna actually digivolve, or are they gonna have some kind of weird thing for him? Right. But one thing I noticed for sure is, like, when he gets his emotions all lined up, and I think at some point, because, like, he is a musician, like, I think at some point music's gonna be, like, something that he figures out as, like, a key to, like, unleashing his powerful E-Pulse and, like, controlling it. Like, I feel like him and Geckomon are gonna be, like, doing something like playing drums or something like that, and, like, figure out how the evolution from there or something. I'm not sure. It's just, they really seem like they're going for some kind of setup with it, and I just can't wait to see what the first little transformation of him is going to be. Besides that, we also have another interesting character I like, Makoto Konji and her Cherupmon, which is this little bat, like little emo bat Digimon. Fucking cracks me up. Like, it's freaking, it seems to just be like a surveillance Digimon. It has this weird ability to where, like, it can let her see what it can see, like, through her eyes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, on her phone. Like, on, or her, not her phone, her Sepotama, which is like a phone fucking personal assistant AI thing. Like, the things that they also are their Digivices, apparently.
Uh,
You know? So, that's a neat little ability. I don't know what it's going to digivolve into. I'm kind of curious, but it uses an attack called Paralyze Echo that cracks me up just because of the way like the Japanese voice actor says it. It's the
oh,
honestly the most used attack so far. Like they've used it on everything. People, Digimon, fucking cars, it's all kinds of stuff. They're just paralyzing everything with
god
this
damn.
Paralyze Echo. But main things I want to point out, like, as good voice acting so far. I don't know if the dub version's coming out yet. I'll have to check it out to see how the voice acting is there, because I'm curious how they're going to work out some of, the stuff that they do in the dub version, if it gets a dub version. Hope it does, because,
Mm-hmm.
like, there's a lot of Digimon fans that only watch the dub-only versions of Digimon, and there hasn't been a dub Digimon in a really long time. It's all been sub only.
Yeah.
So I do hope that they end up getting a dub for it, because that would be pretty cool. It'd help expand the audience. But the animation is really good. The music's freaking been fire. Like, I like the vibes they give off. They're really good at portraying emotions and stuff in it so far, and it's got a really solid plot line. Like, gives you more information while giving you more questions at the same time to keep you intrigued. And that's something that,
Haha.
like, I really like about a show in general. Like, I don't want to be able to watch the show and just be like, oh, I can figure out everything that's gonna go on already. Like, it's like, oh, like, this is
Yeah.
really obvious what they're doing here. You know. So I've
Mm-hmm.
really been enjoying it so far, and I can't wait for more of it. Honestly, I haven't been this excited for like a Digimon or anything like that in a really long time. And before we get into our weekly anime, while we're talking about monster type things, right? I'm not going to go too far into it because you haven't finished it yet, but I will say that Pokemon Horizons Season 2 Part 4 is a freaking banger, right? Like, everything we kind of been waiting up for, like the build up and all that stuff, it all finally happens in this part, and you're sitting there like, well, if they're resolving all of this now, like, what is there like a future? Well, no, don't worry, they handle that too. Um, Crazy stuff happens at the end, and we get a 1 year time skip. We haven't seen what Dot or any of the rest of the people look like, but at the very end, we do see what Liko and Roy looks like after the time skip. And let me tell you, Liko does not look that much different at all. She's like taller, and her hair changed a little bit. But Roy got a straight fit upgrade, doesn't wear his hat anymore. He grew his hair out some. Like, bro
Oh
got a
damn.
fucking time skip. Looks like a whole, upgraded character. Like, you can still tell it's Roy looking at him, but like, he's got like Freed's jacket and cap and stuff like that, and for some reason a fucking shiny Lucario. Yeah, he's got a shiny Lucario. They do not explain how he got it. Gotta wait for
Damn,
season 3.
Lucario?
Yeah,
Holy
yeah, it
crap.
just shows him at the end with freaking Crocolore, cap, and a fucking shiny Lucario, and you're like, where the fuck did this Lucario come from? And
Oh
why
no,
is
right,
it
Lucario was
shiny?
fucking insane, dude. I love Lucario.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm excited because that we're gonna get some good battles next season, which
Oh yeah.
premieres in English January. In January, that's when it's coming out. Woo woo! Let's go. January, more Pokemon. Not that far away.
Not really, no.
I'm freaking hyped because I'm sure they're far ahead in the Japanese version. But I really hope they explain where this freaking shiny Lucario.
Lucario came from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like it's not just a Lucario, bro. It's shiny. Where the fuck did Roy get a shiny Lucario? Did he
Oh,
get
I
it
know,
as a
right?
Riolu? Like they explain nothing. Bro just shows up and has it, and you're like, the fuck. But I can't wait for you to finish it so we can talk about what happens in the season. All right, it was just that weird little tease they give us for the next part, you know, there's something I just had to talk about here, because I've just been in shock, like, where the fuck, bro's just got this yellow fucking Lucario? Like, zero explanation on all that.
Wow.
And speaking of Pokemon, I have been slowly approaching through it. I haven't had the time to play it as much as I'd like, because I keep having stuff I have to do, and of course, you know, got to do work for this channel. Freaking YouTube, you know. But I have been playing the new Pokemon Legends ZA, and while I'm seeing it's got a bunch of mixed reviews, I will say it is not anywhere near as bad as people have been saying it is. And honestly, if you're against the Switch 2, I'm about being against Switch 2s. I'm against Switch 2 myself, but a Switch 1 version is available, and it's not that expensive. Like, it's not like $80 like other, you know, games have been and stuff. It's not 70, anything like that. It's just normal $60 game, Switch 1 version.
Yeah.
And I was able to get it thanks to my grandma, so I didn't even have to pay for it. You know, birthday gift, woo, even though it's not for
Yes, go.
another 17 days here. I've been enjoying it. I did a little PvP. I'm glad I got it because I just found out that November 4th is the last day to get a Greninjite, which you have to do the online ranked battles and get from Z to K rank to get, which is crazy because they announced already that next season to get the Delphox freaking Mega Stone, you just have to do one battle. You don't even have to win.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, okay. So you're telling me they made it super hard for the fucking cool one and the first one, but they're like, oh, maybe we made it too hard and people are complaining. Let's make it easy for the next.
Wow.
I don't get why they're not available through just the main story in the first place, but at least I guess they're going to make it easier. But that being said, PvP is not hard. It took me all of 6 matches to get from Z to K. And while a couple of them I probably got lucky on, like, I didn't have any, like, crazy miserable failures either. And I went in at, like, maybe midway through the story-ish. Like, I wasn't that far at all. I didn't have fully trained Pokemon or anything like that, and I was able to easily get in there. So, any of you watching, playing ZA, discouraged about online battles, need to get your Greninjite, it's not hard. Just take the Mega Absol they give you as part of the story and a couple, like, decent Pokemon and just jump in there and just do what you can. Try to point horror if, you know, you're not getting any luck on getting Pokemon that you're good against with your team. Like, just to make sure you're getting at least one KO and picking up items on the ground, you know? Like, you'll get your Greninjite in no time. Promise you guys. Be nice and easy. Alright, so back into our anime foreground. Cat, of our usual weekly anime that we have 2 weeks to talk about now, what do you want to start with?
Any one of them.
We got One Punch, Gotcha Kuda, and My Hero. Which one?
Let's do My Hero.
My Hero? Ooh, okay. I'm down to talk about My Hero, man. First off, they be popping with that animation this season. Like, they aren't holding back. Started good, and I enjoyed the second episode much, much more than I did the first episode. Don't get me wrong, first episode was freaking great, guys. Freaking great episode. But the first half of it was literally just the last half of the last episode of season 7. So, like, kind of felt like we kind of got robbed a little bit, like a half season, essentially. You know?
Yeah.
Like, kind of like a, oop, gotcha, you know? But that second episode was fire. We got this huge fight with All Might and freaking One for All. But then it gets to the point where, like, you know, All Might starts losing, right? And freaking all of One for All's are countering all the technology, and bro's just, like, holding him in the air. And man, like, I give the dedication to the business team or whatever for, like, filming that stuff, but, bro, if the whole hero, like, the hero of, like, your world, you know, the guy that's the pillar of, you know, peace and all that stuff, is on camera about to get ripped in half, maybe stop recording. Just
Oh, I know, right?
like, You really gonna let the whole world see that? And thank God at the end of that episode, although I was pissed about this, we get the explosion and Bakugo waking up and stuff, and they make it seem like, oh yeah, we're about to get into this. Let's go. Come on, we're
Yeah,
about
but
to all for one Bakugo into
I was
this.
like, damn it!
Yep. It's like, how dare you guys? But man, they make up for it with the freaking next episode.
In the next episode, yeah.
Freaking titled
Holy
Quirk
crap.
Explosion, which surprisingly starts off with One for All's backstory, like from birth and stuff. Turns out, you know, he was actually like the first, like born Quirk child, but you know, because he wasn't born in a hospital, he was born like in a freaking literal gutter somewhere. Right?
Yeah.
Like his mom trying to freaking drink and like kill herself or something. Like it was really horrible, dark backstory. But like he was actually born slightly before the whole glowing baby thing, you know? Right? Which was the, you know, parent first reported quirk user. And it turns out that like the first quirk he ever steals is actually his mom's quirk. And I'm not 100% sure what they alluded to, but it kind of makes it look like him and his brother ate their mom when they were babies.
Oh, no, right?
bro was also
wasn't
born.
sucking her boob, bro. It was eating her, bro.
No, for real. And yo, what's up, B Gamer, aka Gamer Dude 2040?
What's up?
He says,
B-Gamer?
Damioncat, how are y'all doing? Doing all right, man. Could be better, could be worse.
Thank God you said what his name was.
Yeah.
B-Gamer, because Gamer Dude, yeah. I'm like, what the hell's that?
Well, see, they changed.
I don't like how YouTube changed everybody's, like, actual, like...
Yeah, yeah. They made it to where you're, instead of displaying your YouTube name, it displays your @ name.
Which is kind of weird. I don't like that, because I don't know, some of the people I know is showing their @ now. I'm like, what the hell is this? Because I don't know what their @ is, but I know their user, like their display name.
Yeah. Even B Gamer's like, I need my username
like
back.
mods.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, mod is always the first one to throw me off. There's like GGSS, freaking, and a bunch of
I'm
numbers.
like, who is this? Then I saw the profile picture of the T. I'm like, oh, it's mod, the forgotten one.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, that's a little wild what they're doing with all that. And man, B Gamer, you missed me talking about Digimon Beat Break. Just by a smidge. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if you made it in there for that, but it happened right before you sent your message. We were. But man, I am enjoying it so far. I can't wait for more. It's freaking great. So we were just get ready to talk about freaking. We're talking about All for One's background.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And freaking like. I do like how they showed like the duality and stuff of like, you know, when, you know, him reading the comic books with his little brother and how his little brother was looking up to the hero. Meanwhile,
and he was looking up to like the villain.
Yeah, the whole time, you know, like his brother thought he was, you know, gonna be making his brother a better person by showing him all this, and freaking turns out instead of admiring the hero that he
glowing.
Yeah, admires. He was like, you know. Everybody freaking always admires the demon or fears the demon lord in your hero stories. You know, you want to be the hero, the one everybody admires for saving them. He said, I want to be the one everybody fears, the one that has control, who can make the world all his, like everything belongs to me type situation.
Bro goes, how did you get that power? Oh, don't worry about it. I totally didn't kill somebody and steal it.
No, yeah. he explained how he saw, you know, on the internet that the guy that was born as the glowing baby had this crazy like cult following, so not only did he go kill him and steal his quirk, he stole the quirks that everybody that was following him too. It's like, oh shit, so
I was like, oh damn.
Bro wasn't joking about being the villain. Like, he was not playing villain at all. Bro is him. Right, but I do like how they set up showing all this stuff, like showing him defeat all the other users, his brother running away with, like, each successful user and how they passed on their power, trying to escape and fight him and everything like that. And even All Might freaking punching his freaking top of his head off.
Yeah.
you know. Just to go in to freaking show him Bakugo, who's now all freaking like in the zone and been practicing like all of his stuff with his quirks. Got to himself to the point where he could, to prevent his explosions weakening in the rain, cut his explosive sweat and regular sweat to fucking protect it from the rain and just absolutely
oh my god,
destroy him. Like,
dude, my most favorite part is where he was about when the rain fucking slowed down.
Oh yeah,
and bro was just gone. I was like, oh my god,
that fucking
bro
speed.
is fast.
Yeah, I love how they showed that off. And my favorite line whenever they were fighting, it was before he got close to the finish when All For One was trying to run away to get Shigaraki, and freaking Bakugo cuts him off, and he says, "Hey, where you going? I'm the final boss fight here." Like, you're not the boss fight. I'm the boss fight. The hell do you think you're going?
I also love the part when Deku threw him.
Level 180 is live on Xenoverse 2 now, by the way, guys. Oh, yeah, in the beginning, when Deku catapults him to save All Might.
Him. Yeah, I'm like, damn!
Yeah. That shit was hype.
Bro is speed. Yeah, it was.
Like, they animated that stuff so freaking well, man. Like,
dude, animation,
so
top notch.
Like, you know, it's no, like, freaking Demon Slayer movie freaking type animation,
but
it's still up
Demon
there.
Slayer movie is, it's something. But My Hero, that part, dude, it's still good.
Slapping the budget up in there, man. And,
yeah, bro, what I mean by Demon Slayer movie, bro, Demon Slayer movie animation has literally no budget.
Yeah. And I like the explanation we got from Edgeshot about how, like, he might have been the one that sewed Bakugo back up, but he wasn't the one that kept Bakugo alive. That was all Bakugo. Right?
Yeah.
Like, added in
his blood inside of him or something. Well, not his blood, his sweat.
Started exploding and freaking restarted his heart.
That restarted his own power, brought him back.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow.
Man is explosions, bro. And the freaking, oh my god, like the clustered like explosions, like the constant popping all around him and stuff, always like that. Almost makes it look like
that's
a
like his aura.
Yeah. Like I fucking love the aesthetic with all.
I also love the part when Bakugo saved him when that building, freaking All Might had his flashback with Night Eye or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, was that the part where I was gonna die brutally?
Yeah, right.
Like, yeah.
Yep.
You're good. From now on.
These kids changed it. They changed their fate.
Yeah, they changed your fate.
It wasn't just the kids though. It was also his desire to keep a promise. Remember?
Yep.
You know, his promise to Midoriya that he was going to be there until Midoriya can call himself the #1 hero.
Yep. That was dope.
And freaking Bakugo fucking finally coming to the realization that, hey, you know, who cares if you all got multiple quirks and stuff like that? Like, you know, I can still keep up.
Need the one.
Yeah, I just need this one.
I think he said that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
he said something like that.
Yeah, no, he says
something
similar
to that.
You and your multiple quirks. I just need one, and then he did the Howitzer Impact. That fucking gloriously animated, beautiful Howitzer Impact. And then the fucking All For One baby, bro.
Oh, no, right?
Not gonna lie, though, did look terrifying when he became that massive monster evil blob bullet thing, though. I was like, bro, what the hell is he about to do? He's just like combining all these
that was
quirks.
crazy.
No, but you know, Bakugo shut him down. That freaking gauntlet.
Oh yeah, bro, when
freaking,
baby, when he did his little quirk to try to kill Bakugo.
Yeah, Bakugo.
I love how the screen went like white or black or white or something like that.
Yeah.
Thinking that he died again, but now bro cut that with his teeth.
And made it explode.
Like, damn.
Like, fucking put explosions through this shit that he caught with his teeth. That was sick, man.
Oh, I know, that was.
So, nah, you're ending right here. This is it. There ain't no more rounds.
Bro is bro turned into a Dante in that one scene, bro.
And he hits him with the shock as like, you're not the Demon Lord anymore anyway. You already got consumed by Tomura Shigaraki. That's why you're an emotional mess right now. Even his own psyche told himself that. And freaking the Hawks in his psyche. I like how it made a joke. It was like, man, that's very Hawks-like. That the Hawks' quirk makes a joke about, oh, we're all gonna return back to our original owners. Just kidding, but it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, no, right?
Like, damn, false hope.
I love how both got hose on them.
Right? And ghost hose.
Hell yeah.
Man, they popping off in Xenoverse 2 right now. TP Metal bonus and freaking level cap to 180 increases live.
Oh, and they're also going to do the DLC
New
at some
DLC
point.
supposed to be coming out, yeah.
I still want them to add new transformations.
Yeah, no, new transformations for Xenoverse 2 would be really nice.
Especially Super Saiyan Rose, please game, please.
The gamer's keeping us
Please.
Cat really wants that Super Saiyan Rose.
I really do.
He wants it badly, guys. He'll pay for it. He wants it.
I'm surprised I even had it yet.
And he said the new DLC is out now. Have you got it yet, the gamer? Have you played it any? Is it any good? What's the word on the street, bro? Broheim? What
Like,
do we
Xenoverse got all these damn transformations that's from Super and Z. They got Blue, they got Ultra Instinct, Beast. I'm like, where's Super Saiyan Rose?
No, for real, though. And they need to, freaking add some more transformations.
And they need to add...
For, like,
they also need to add, like, Legendary Super Saiyan as well. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Or at least freaking the new Broly version. The freaking, what do they call it? The full power Super Saiyan or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Like, they definitely need to add. And like I said, new transformations for the other races too. Other races kind of get hoed. It's mostly just Saiyans that get the bonus, but I wonder what the price is going to be. Let me look it up real quick.
I don't even know what's in there.
2 DLC. $11.99. So $12 for Future Saga DLC number 3.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Chapter 3. Oh my god.
Or you can get a bundle that contains chapters 1 through 4 for $40. Although they haven't, so there's going to be another one.
Yeah, I think there's 4 chapters. I think.
But apparently sometimes you can get good bonuses, because apparently sometimes the other ones are priced down as low as $5. Future Saga Chapter 1's $20. That's crazy. So you'd be saving a lot of money.
Damn.
Freaking getting the bundle one. Maybe catch the bundle while it's on sale. Something like that. But heck yeah, I'm glad that it's out.
Yeah.
Freaking, it's got 56 medals. Damn, big bonus. 56 at once. That's crazy. I'll definitely have to hop on and do some Xenoversing at some point then. Do you know how long the extra medals are lasting for? I'll have to grind a couple characters up to 180. Cat wants to know
180, yay. Well, of course they're going to be new clothing, but are they cool?
Oh yeah, is it cute? Cute? Cat needs to know. New clothes, they cool?
They cool.
He said no,
they had new...
Look it up.
Aw. Is there at least new clothing in the freaking TP metal shop?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they cycle it out every Sunday or Saturday.
Yeah, but they're the exact same stuff. I want new things.
You want something new?
Yeah, I want something new. I want the same thing.
Oh, yeah. So, did we finish? We got a little distracted. Did we finish My Hero? Bakugo finishing Baby All Might. Badass teeth blown explosion.
Yep.
Set up for Deku in Shigaraki. I'm guessing next episode.
He didn't get to stay up to do that little fist thing in the air.
Yeah.
But he still did it though, even on the ground. But then the episode ends.
Yeah, bro fell. Definitely hyped to see where we go to after that. I'm wondering if we're gonna get the final season all as one go, or if it's gonna be split in 2 cores like last season was. That's what's got me curious.
I don't know.
Like, at what point are they gonna be like, well, that's the first half. You gotta wait for the second half.
Part 2. Yay!
Hopefully it's not anytime soon because like it just came back. But
yeah.
Definitely curious how they're gonna handle all that because it definitely seems like we're getting like right into the meat at the end. Like freaking, if that version of All for One disappeared already, then like we're getting there. We're the end is nigh. We're coming up on the the meat and potatoes of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So. They definitely got me curious, like how they're gonna do the pacing of that, because it seems like they're going through it pretty quick.
Yeah.
So that's got me curious. Freaking. I heard rumors that there's gonna be another My Hero movie, so it's kind of got me curious what the premise of this one and where it's gonna take place is gonna be. Freaking last one was pretty good, and I liked the evil All Might, type character they made.
Yeah.
But, like, in the movies they kind of done like crazy villain after crazy villain after crazy villain. Like, what are they gonna do for the next one? Like, how are they gonna top the previous sets of craziness?
Yeah.
That's absolutely wild. But all in all, man, great season so far. Can't wait for more. Let's see. Let's save Gachiakuda for the end here. Let's talk One Punch Man, because that is actually something I want to get off my chest right here, right now, for everybody out there talking about shit about season 3 of One Punch Man. Cool your jets, guys. It ain't that bad. Like, man, all these posts I've been seeing and videos people have been posting got me out here thinking like we got some like beginning of Dragon Ball Super before they redid the episodes, like levels of animation error going out here, like just absolute horrible, like goofy looking bits of animation. But like besides some still frames, like it was pretty fluidly animated, and those still frames were like very beautifully drawn to begin with. Like it's not like we were sitting there staring at any ugly art or anything like that. And then when we got to the fight scenes, those fight scenes were very fluid and beautifully animated. Like, I don't understand what people's problems with it are. Like, I feel like it's just popular right now just to hate on it because of everybody, like, throwing the hate around that. Like, even some people that normally don't bandwagon have been bandwagoning. Like, it might not be no freaking Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, current One Piece freaking level animations, but it's still pretty high up there. Like, it's better than a lot of the other stuff that we've seen and enjoyed that, gets high praises. Honestly, the fight scenes that I've seen so far look better than a lot of the fights in things like Fairy Tail, for example. Like, it's getting a lot of undeserved hate. I just want to start off with that. Second off, I actually enjoyed, this week and last week's episode, or well, I guess technically this current week's episode isn't out yet, but freaking, the previous 2 episodes,
same dude.
Like I really enjoyed them. They had good pacing. I liked them following Garo. I liked the fact that Saitama and Garo's I don't even know if you should call it a fight or whatever. Just Saitama accidentally knocking him out by backhanding him was hilarious because Saitama didn't even realize, like, that's the guy he's been looking for this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
We get, what's his name? Tamu, whatever. The little fat kid from last season that, Garo tells him he's like incredibly ugly looking, but the one that saved him from he saved from the bullets and stuff. But we got him popping back up, telling Garo that it's got to be a mistake, that like he can't be a real villain because he saved him, and all this stuff. He can't actually be a monster. Then those two other Monster Association guys show up and like they want to kill the kid and everything, and freaking poor Garo, after getting knocked out by Saitama, gets freaking jumped by them. And he's actually winning, like, but I do think it's hilarious that the moment he fucking puts the flex on of, I've learned your guys' moves, you won't be able to touch me again, the freaking slime guy kidnaps the kid, distracts him, and he immediately gets taken out, and like, freaking, the moment he has that hype up too, that's just like, oh wow, the fucking timing of that is hilarious, man. And they do have a lot more side gag stuff. Like, I like Saitama being worried about dine and dashing from the restaurant, right? But not only does Garo dining dashing freaking help set up like him to be able to run out and confront him, but because he tricked Blizzard into eating one freaking French fry, he's like, "Oh, you ate a fry. Bill's on you, right?"
You ate a fry. Bill's on you.
I'm out, girl. Like, thanks for the meal. Like, damn, dude, that's fucking devious. Just straight up devious, man.
For real, bro.
And I liked the part with King, right? When they think there's like a monster showing up and freaking.
Oh yeah, it's like no, Geno's like, alright, go out there.
Yeah, just shoves him out the door and everything like that. And when they open it back up, he's just giving Genos the death stare, like the guy was already out here. And then it turns out to be Genos's, other master, the guy that helped create all his augments and stuff like that, Mr. Engineer guy. It was a good little wholesome just setup with all of them. Not too much to talk about in the things. Like, we of course got Garo being Garo, just like styling on people and stuff like that. Minus Saitama, of course. We did get the really badass fight between that one Monster Association person, like the ninja or whatever, and that freaking, like, I don't know what that guy was supposed to be. Like, the guy that had, like, the fire fist stuff. But we got that cool, like, I thought they did good with the animation on it. We got, like, good little popping effects. When that guy got punched into the freaking mountain in one shot, like, the way that shit cracked and he dropped down from it, like, that shit looks very fluid and clean. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand what people's hate with things are. And, like, I can understand why some people could be a little apprehensive, because one of the people they got in as like an art director and stuff was like a former hentai art director, so like, but you got to keep this in mind, guys. He's got a guideline he has to go by. It's not like he's gonna suddenly start throwing all these sex scenes and crap inside fucking One Punch Man or anything like that.
Oh, alright, and like,
right? And honestly,
he's former. He's not gonna do it.
Like, they kind of toned down some of the freaking sexual themes and some of the stuff, even with like the dominatrix lady. Like, she's still there, but like, I don't know, she seems a little more covered up than she is in the manga. Like, seems like her clothes are skimpier in the manga. So, like, I don't know. It's not all as, raunchy as people are cracking it out to be.
Yeah.
You're not seeing how long the boost campaign will last? Alright. Well, I'll have to figure that out myself.
I'm enjoying One Punch Man Season 3, alright?
Yeah, no.
All you guys are just haters.
Really, like...
the only thing I'm sad about is that they just dialed on the sound effects a little.
Yeah.
But I'm still enjoying it, because in Season 2, the sound effects were crazy.
Yeah, they did.
I really enjoyed the sound effects.
But they did have some good music.
I'm still enjoying it, though. Yeah, really.
Because, like, when that one fight was going down, that fucking metal music that was playing, he was dodging the freaking King Ripper's attacks and stuff. Like, that was just fucking sick, man.
Yeah, but hey, season 3, I'm enjoying it. I don't care what other people say.
Yeah. I really like that part where he saved that old man from getting mugged, and the freaking guy goes to stab him, and he freaking, in like the blink of an eye, breaks the blade off it and puts it in the front of that guy's eye. Like, it's just like a
Mm-hmm.
smooth transition. 1 minute, bro's coming at him with the knife. Next thing you know, Garbo's got that knife pointed straight at his dome piece.
Yep.
They did really good with that. I agree, V-Gamer. One Punch Man Season 3 is good. Like I said, that's why I started off with what I started off with. Like,
Just ignore all those haters, bro.
yeah, I don't understand why there's so many people out there hating on it. It's not that bad. Like, if you guys actually sat down and took the time to watch it instead of just following somebody else because they're a YouTube personnel and they said you should hate this, like, it's actually worth watching. It's really good. You know? Not,
Yeah.
not like they did any crazy changes or anything like that. Oh, did I not make it over here in time? Yep, the world boss disappeared. Damn. So, oh, Kat, did you have anything else to add about One Punch Man?
Nah. Only thing that's good.
Yeah.
Even though I said it like 20 times already.
Right. No. Yeah. No, it was good. Now on to the thing I'm excited about here. Fucking Gotcha Kuga.
Kuda.
Yeah, people do just be hating on
Gotcha
what's
Kuda.
popular. Heavy gamer. I freaking agree.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I don't
just
like.
like
I'm a very picky hitter,
you know,
honestly.
just like the Legends ZA, man. The game doesn't deserve all the hate it's getting right now. It's actually really fun if you actually like sat down and played it. You know, if you're
It's,
a Pokemon fan, you're gonna enjoy it. And they made it more like actiony, battle-y. So even people that aren't really the fans of like turn-based battles, but they're fans of Pokemon, might actually enjoy the battles in this game. You know. Like, they did pretty good with all that. There's, obviously, with any game this day and age, it's not without its bugs and stuff like that. And yeah, there are some crap where the graphics aren't that bad, but if you just set aside the graphics and you just focus on like the story and the fun, it's actually pretty good. You know, and that's normally what you got to do with Nintendo products anyway. Nintendo's not exactly known for like crazy graphics. You know, like that's never been their thing. It's like, oh, look at these graphics. You know. Oh yeah, no, I'm almost done with 1,000 battles, me gamer. I'm at like 700 and something. I'm coasting, coasting. I wasn't even trying to do all the battles, and I'm already there. I just saw the battle challenge in my research yesterday. I was like, oh, well, hell yeah, there's 2,000 points right there. But I'm at 44, almost 45. I'll have the shiny charm soon, I'm sure. I gotta just catch a bunch of Pokemon and do battles. That's literally all I have left to do. Oh, and the Mega Dex, of course.
ooh, I wish
The
I could play
Pokédex.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I wish I had a Switch. I freaking...
I know, that's I wish too.
Yeah,
But I don't
49?
have money.
Oh, look at that B-Gamer flexing over here. Bro been hitting that game hard. No, bro's been hitting it for hard for a minute, though. He's
Damn.
been way farther than me since, like, the first day I started playing, so... I'm
Wow.
not surprised at all that I haven't got close to catching up to him. Especially with the
Yeah.
little bit of time I've had to play it. Like, I'm surprised I finally got to B rank, bro. I finally
Hell
got to
yeah.
B rank. B gamer. Alright? Like, finally. Took forever. Like, I've been doing all of the side quests, and I've been, like, exploring real heavy, though. I've got almost all the colorful screws. I have caught every Pokemon I could out of every wild zone so far. Freaking evolved all the Pokemon I could so far. Like, I'm hitting a wall. I got over 200 in my Pokédex, though. I'm getting there. I need to get that research
Heck
level up
yeah.
now and get my
Pokemon.
shiny charm. I do. I have almost a whole box full of shinies. Although the most common shiny for me seems to be Litleo and freaking Skiddo. Although I do have a shiny Esper, a couple shiny Flabébés. I have a shiny Bellsprout. I found the first shiny I found was a shiny Magikarp, which is now a shiny Gyarados. I found a shiny Scraggy, which I evolved into a Scrafty, and because I didn't have a Scrafty at all yet, my Mega Dex entry for freaking Scrafty for Mega Scrafty is actually shiny Mega Scrafty, and it looks sick. Instead of having the white hoodie, it's purple. And it's got like black on it. It's like really cool. Like I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. So, getting into Gotcha Yakuta now, real quick. First off, we got the start of everything after they jumped all the cleaners and took them through the portals and stuff like that. We finally get the separation to all the different fights and stuff like that. We get Rudo confronting the leader of, the freaking, what was it, the Raiders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of the ones in Zone 3. Oh yeah, I also got a Pan-Chan, too. I forgot about that. Shiny Pan-Chan. But, as I was saying, the Gotcha Yakuta thing, freaking... I don't like the attitude of the leader of the Raiders, but I did pick up on one thing. I don't know if it's like a personality thing that caused it, but usually the personalities don't cause two people to smell the same as each other, right? Freaking Jabber told the leader of the Raiders that he smells like Rudo.
Oh. Oh yeah.
So
Did say that.
that kind of hits a little more into my point that I think the leader of the Raiders is really related to Rudo. Like I
Maybe.
think that leader guy might be Rudo's dad or something. Maybe when he fell from, because they said that Rudo's dad got cast from, the sphere. Maybe when he got cast from the sphere, he like lost a little bit of his memories or something like that. Maybe there's something he's hiding from Rudo. All I know is he wants Rudo to join him to try to take the sphere down. But Rudo said, "Listen, man, you could have just came and asked me about that. Like I would have probably said yes, but you came in here, you attacked my friends, and you jumped me like this. It's like that's no way to ask somebody something. Now Rudo's ready to fight
Oh,
now.
no, right?
He says, I don't like the way you talk to me, you rude old man. You don't answer my questions. He's like, hey, listen, I answered your questions. I just answered them in my own way. I was like, man, no, you cut out with that cryptic shit. You answer my goddamn questions first off. Like,
I want answers, bro.
like we sticking to the cryptic stuff. You want answers too? Well, if I start giving you cryptic crap, you're gonna get fucking frustrated too. It'll be giving other people cryptic answers. Man, that's not cool.
For real.
Nobody wants all of that. Man, who do you think you are? Like evil Yoda or something? It's like, I'm trying to misdirect you with
Evil
his
Yoda.
words, bro.
Oh, no, right?
Cheating. But we get introduced to a couple things. There's apparently a really shy person who is super into Engine. Apparently, he just like only dialogue we get from them is they're hiding behind a cabinet while Engine's just constantly talking and like working the guys behind the cabinet just like, oh, this guy's so cool. It's like I was like, bro,
Yeah.
well, we got the Engine fanboy here. What's gonna go on? I wonder if they're gonna be like crazy strong because they're paired off against Engine, so I'm assuming that something's gonna go down with them, like some kind of fight
Oh, yeah.
or something along those lines, right? And then we get the little explanation of Dear Santa, and the guy's name is literally just Bro.
Yep.
Here you go, Bro and Dear Santa. If you guys don't know, Dear Santa is the kid we talked about in a previous episode when Rudo gets introduced to sweets, right?
Yep.
This kid was just like mean mugging Rudo for his sweets. Turns out that's just how he does. He just Dear Santa be a mean mugger. Alright, it's just this is just his
Yep.
personality type, but apparently that means he cares about you. Apparently he really cares for Rudo and the rest of the cleaners. So
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
Pretty weird way of showing it, though.
Yeah, no, it is. And he's always got a pacifier in his mouth, even though apparently he's going to be 10 years old soon, or just turned 10 years old. I wasn't 100% sure from the context.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'd have to rewatch it because I don't quite remember if he said he's about to or he just turned 10. But I'm curious to find out what Dear Santa's power is going to be. Dude's got some kind of creepy power where he's got this thing on his arm, like this big mechanical thing on his arm that when he opens up these little vents on them, like little parts start crawling out, like fingers that have arms and like a piece of a hand and
fingers
stuff like
with
that.
legs.
Right, and you know when they gear up to fight, like before they cut it off at the end of the episode, of like with them showing him, like if you pay attention, all the little parts start to form an arm. So I'm wondering if he's got like several of these parts that can like either form like bodies or freaking like maybe form his own personal arm or something. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but it's some crazy living mannequin pieces, so I'll give it that much. Like, and all he wanted was some information apparently about the leader. He's asking weird trivial questions that was really throwing Bro off. Bro was trying to give trivial answers to the questions, but they ended up being trivial questions. So, like, all he could do was give the real answer for these trivial questions, right? Like, what kind of food does he like? Where does he come from? Like, all these, like, very basic questions.
I'm like, what in the what?
Sounds like stuff you could actually already know about somebody. We get the reveal that the leader knows apparently some kind of crazy stockbroker, right?
Yeah.
And we don't really know much about that. Like, this guy's just apparently got crazy info, and they're gonna go ask him and freaking Simu are gonna go ask
but
this
I don't know if it
stockbroker
was,
about like what's going on with
I don't know if it's
everybody
just me or
disappearing.
if you saw it too, but when Simu walked into the room, it looked like the eye in the back of his neck moved.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's just me.
I don't know if you pay attention in the intro, that eye blinks on the back of his neck in the intro.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that, but I did notice the eye moved.
Yeah. So I think that tattoo might be something to do with his vital instrument, or it might be like some kind of freaking freaky living power or something. Also, the vision that Rudo and the leader of the Raiders get at the same time of freaking the sphere like crashing into the freaking ground below and like all the dead bodies and stuff like that. The guy that Rudo wants to kill, the angel guy being dead and things like that was kind of a little weird thing that went down. Like they freaking both shared so much passion for taking down the sphere that they both saw each other's goals at the same time or something. I don't know exactly how the guy described it is how it sounds, but it's weird still. Like it makes sense, yeah, I guess, but still a little bit freaky, lot of it freaky, man.
Oh, no, right.
We don't quite know what the power of his suspenders are, but apparently the manhole cover girl can constantly open up and close these portals, and apparently she can even just like peek inside where she sent things to her portals, because she was freaking out when one guy started giving out all the information about the Raiders after he's like, well, you guys gave me information, so here's the information you want to know. And she's like, why would he tell them that?
Oh, no, right.
Like,
but hey,
you know, yeah, we got some info though, you know, and I'm really curious what this guy's powers are going to be because they haven't showed it off, and we got a little something new about Jabber, right? Like, first off, we learn that while his, was it his left hand or his right hand is fixed to the neurotoxin? I think it's the right hand.
left.
Is it left? Alright.
Yeah.
Anyway, one of those hands is fixed to a neurotoxin, while the other one can change into the last toxin that he was physically introduced to. Like, that, like, touches his body and stuff, which is interesting. Right, well, we find out that he's got an awakened form that is just absolutely crazy, where he grows the claws, like, to these freaking, like, shit looks like a Bankai activating from Bleach type level stuff.
Oh, no, right?
Right? And it turns out that when he's in this awakened state, the other claw can cycle between the last 3 toxins that he gained. And apparently every time he gains a new one, he forgets an old one. So, you know, that was a little hyped, and, like, I liked before he awakened it, you know, when Zonka, like, flipped the freaking acid puddle pool onto him and stuff like that. Like, you know, Zonka's been showing off, and he doesn't have no crazy awakened state thing, and I like the little speech he gave about freaking, you know, even somebody who's not, like, crazy gifted like him or Rudo, if he works hard enough, you know, he can still conquer them. And he was fucking putting in the work, and then freaking Jabber gets that slash on his leg, and it seemed like it was all over after that. Bro got fucked up, and, you know, they stab him at the end, and at first I was like, oh shit, they just killed Zonka, but then I was like, nah, I bet you next episode or something like that, you know, because they didn't give a preview for the next episode to begin with. Right?
Nope.
Like they did previous episodes, so that's a little interesting to me. But I think that Zonka's going to awaken his his Aussie staff next episode, or maybe the episode after, like sometime soon for sure. And I think he's going to awaken it to a new level. Because not gonna lie, after doing all this stuff to make us care about Zonka, it would be kind of crap if they killed him off right there.
Oh, I know, right?
I will be a little disappointed if he isn't about to awaken his power, because bro is looking badass, honestly. Like,
the wheels.
Man was fucking clean, too, with that staff, bro. Like, the way he fights with it. And, like, the little fucking, like, weird circular flip attacks and stuff he's doing.
Yep.
And his counters and everything. Like, I don't know. Just the animation of these fights in this freaking anime have been so freaking clean so far. And you can see the influence from, like, Soul Eater and Fire Force and stuff that, like, the original mangaka had, right? Coming in through the animation, because you can tell, like, whoever's animating this, you know, realized that, like, while he was inspired heavily by freaking, you know, Fire Force and Soul Eater, like, in that animation style, or, like, well, not the animation style, but the art style of that. You know, they brought that a lot real heavy into the animation style of this freaking anime. And I'm here for it, because those are 2 other, you know, that I really enjoy the manga and anime of. In fact, I need to watch season 3 of Fire Force still. I've been waiting on it, because I want to freaking, you know, because you've never watched Fire Force, I want to go through the whole first 2 seasons with you, and then watch, you know, season 3 with you, like, as you're watching it for the first time, be the first time I watch it. I got stuck in some weird crap, cat. Oh, I got out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm free. I'm free. And I hear dog kung fu in the background.
I do too.
Oh, that's funny. But, you know, as I was saying, like, we got a lot of setup with these fights, and I'm really, really hoping Zonka's about to awaken something. Also, Jabber's freaking stuff looks really cool awakened. Like, the fact that he was, like, standing up on it at one point was really freaking cool.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and using it to move around and stuff, and they're, like, just giant, massive claws. Like, I thought the weapons he had before looked freaking intimidating. Now they're just freaking huge.
Yeah.
And now I'm suddenly, you know, coming to the realization, too, that I bet you every single one of the Raiders have, like, a double stage like him. Like, they have their first awakening, you know, and then they have, like, that secondary awakening. Like, I can't wait to see what other people's are, because I would love to see freaking Zonka and Jin, or, oh! I almost forgot, Rio, okay? Girls fighting, what's her name, with that uses the freaking electricity, building up the static electricity from her hair, right?
Yeah.
And she's got that, like, her literally turning her hair into electricity looking stuff. That shit looked sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I did.
First, I thought she was gonna have some kind of dumb power when she was giving the speech about her plastic comb and stuff like that. And then you see the sparks, and you're like, oh. That is the bad matchup for scissors. Never mind. At first you're like, oh, this bitch just gonna hair versus scissors. It's gonna be a quick fight. Nope. We got electric hair versus scissors.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see how that fight goes down. But I bet you for Rio, we're gonna get a another step up too. I bet. I bet her and Zonka are gonna have like awakenings in here. I also have a feeling that, you know, Bros might be the one who starts the fight with that. I can't remember the dude in the cowboy hat with the mannequin body part things. I can't remember his name, but I think that Bro might start the fight with him, but I think Dear Santa might be the real fighter in their group. Like, I think he might be the powerhouse. I
Maybe.
think he's going to have some kind of crazy vital instrument, and I think his vital instrument's that pacifier.
Probably.
Like, almost willing to put money on his vital instrument being that pacifier. Almost.
Yep.
Yeah. The only thing stopping me from it is a little, you know, plot device known as, you know, the old, hey, I'm going to show you this, and then, you know, give you the bait and switch. It's like, yeah, I've been showing you this out front the whole time to kind of, like, make it seem like this is how it's going to be, and then we're going to switch it up on you last minute and be like, I got you. You know?
Yep.
So just in case it's one of those situations, I'm holding off on going all in on it. But let me tell you, though, I am, if it is the pacifier, going to be over here like I freaking called it. Damn pacifier. The only one I'm curious of, because honestly, I didn't pay enough attention to him, and I should have. I should have paid more attention to, like, what Bro had with him. Because I'm assuming that they've already showed his vital instrument also.
Mm.
And we just had to, like, pay attention to be able to know what it is. So I'm definitely curious what it's going to end up being. For sure.
Yeah.
And another thing, I want to know what the vital instrument of the freaking fanboy kid that they have against Engine's going to be. Because, you know, obviously we know Engine's is his umbrella. Is maybe like the cabinet or the something that's part of the junk in there, possibly, I wonder. They sent them,
Yep.
you know, and we had Rudo contemplating what junk he has left to try to, like, come up with some kind of countermeasure for fighting the leader of the Raiders, which I already think it's wild if him and Rudo have a fight. Like, is it going to be something that just kind of, like, tease us a little bit with his abilities, or are they going to do, like, a show of force type thing where him and Rudo get in a fight, but he, like, absolutely just destroys Rudo, like, shows him that he's going to need to train or something, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, are one of the cleaners up here about to die? You know, I got all kinds of questions, man. I'm definitely excited to find out what happens. You got any final thoughts
Yep.
here?
Nope. Great.
Okay, well, in that
Good.
case, I'm gonna finish off with my quick little comparisons on How to Train Your Dragon between the animated and the live action. And we're gonna wrap this up here because I do have to go do some stuff for my girlfriend. She has been patiently waiting.
Aw.
So,
Damn it, girlfriend, why?
right? But, so, I watched recently, because I added it to Peacock on the 10th of this month. I was like, not, you know, this last week, but the week before, because I wanted to talk about it last week on the podcast. Like, the differences in the two, because while I was watching it, and I was really, really enjoying it, like, they did really good. Like, aside from a few casting issues, they did freaking amazing, honestly, with it. Right? And honestly, the casting issues aren't even that big of a gripe. There's something you could easily overlook, to be honest, and, like, be okay with
Yeah.
it. But something felt off, like something was missing, and it took me watching the animated version to figure it out, and it was like they even improved some of the lines in the live action version. Like, for the big example in the beginning, I really liked that they changed the "we're Vikings, we have stubbornness issues" to "we're Vikings, we cause problems, we don't run from them."
Oh, yeah.
You know, I liked that whole little stick that they had going on there with that, right?
Yeah.
But the first thing that was kind of off to me, like, they could have very easily, like, did the same display of strength, like, that they did in the animated version for Stoic when he's talking about they said whenever he was a baby, he popped the head right off a Gronkle. Do I believe him? Yes. In the animated version, he freaking picks up a whole cart and throws it at a deadly natter, a much bigger dragon, right? Like a whole freaking ox cart, just chunks that thing like it's nothing.
Yep.
Versus live action version, bro, like, what is he supposed to be, Captain America? Freaking Frisbee throws a shield at a Gronkle and knocks it out. While they're both still impressive, it's very clear that the animated display was much more impressive show of his strength, and it made it much more believable in the next part, which they did 1-for-1, of him literally punching dragons in the face. Like, mano-y-mano, dodging fireballs. Now, while it looks freaking amazing in the live action, right, like, it was much more believable, weirdly enough, in the animated version. Right? But the big thing that was missing was line delivery. So they did really good with all the actors and stuff like that, and they did as good with it as you could. But you could tell that the guy that was voice acting Hiccup had a lot more experience with line delivery than the guy portraying him in the live action. Like, much, much more experience with it. Like, it was very noticeable, and I think that feel of that line delivery, that's literally the only thing that was missing. Other than that, fucking 10 out of 10, fucking love the movie.
Yeah.
Definitely hope we get more. Right?
I hope, because there were like 4, I think?
There was 3.
How to Train Your Dragon movies?
Little
3?
Little teaser, like, short show episode.
Because you got How to Train Your Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon 2, where they're...
Yep, and How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World.
Yeah, so it is 3, okay.
Yeah, which is the last one, because that's when they, quote-unquote, get rid of their dragons. But, at the end, they still have Hiccup and his Astrid and their family going to see Toothless and freaking, Stormfly and Night Fury.
But I do want to see a 4th movie, though.
Yeah, no, I would have liked that. And not this, I haven't seen it yet, but I heard that, like, they did make a series that takes place after the movie, but it's like a freaking 1,000 years in the future or something like that. So, like, none of the main cast that we know is there. And it's like, bro, you guys had something good going for you. What if we wanted to see a little something extra, But I'm sure they explain why there's been nothing else going on interesting in their world in 1,000 years, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to check it out sometime. But I really hope that they make all 3 movies. Now, to the complaint side of things, since we said all the good stuff, about the movie, like, they did perfect, like, almost 1-for-1 of the movie, and they added in a few jokes, right? Oh, and one last good thing before we get to the complaints. Something they added that was the definite change was not in the original version, but I am so happy they added it. Snotlout's dad. Snotlout's dad was my freaking favorite part of the whole live-action version. Okay, he was something new. He was something I didn't know we needed, and it was fucking hilarious. His very first interaction, Snotlout's like, "Hey, Dad, blah, 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 blah," and the only thing his dad says, "Don't talk to me in public," and walks off.
Yeah,
it was the
funny.
best fucking thing to me, man. Like, I don't know, it caught me so off guard that I just died laughing watching it. Like, holy crap, man.
Oh, no, right, that was funny.
I wasn't expecting that. The whole movie, bro, it's just like, nah, get away from me, or you're not my kid. And then finally at the end of the movie, we get, when Snotlout's up there punching literally punching the big dragon, the alpha, in the eye, right? We get oh, that's my boy up there.
Oh, no, right?
Like, I didn't realize I needed that setup so bad. Alright, anyway, from the funny to the not so, the kind of meh. Alright, first off, I'm not sure how I feel about them casting the fat kid from Deadpool 2 as freaking Fish Legs. He got the nerdiness vibe and all that, and the line delivery and everything down perfect, but, like, they could at least dyed his hair blonde, put a wig on him or something, like, He had no
Oh no.
reason. Like if you didn't hear him talk and you just saw him, you just thought he was another random fat Viking. He looked nothing
Yeah.
like they give no semblance that. Oh hey, this is Fish Legs, guys. You know, one of the fan favorite characters.
I like
You know,
how
the
you
nerdy
recognize
guy
from you
everybody
said
likes.
Deadpool, right? You
Yeah,
recognized him from Deadpool. I recognized
yeah.
him from Godzilla.
Oh yeah, he was in Godzilla. That's
Yeah,
right.
he was in
He was the
Kong
best.
versus Godzilla.
Yeah,
He
the
was
New
best
World.
friend for whatever her name was.
Yeah, the matriarch chick, the girl that's
The
that one
daughter.
guy's
Yeah.
daughter. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I remind him from.
And they freaking awaken
I was
Mecha
like, hey, it's the guy
Godzilla.
from Godzilla.
Yeah, no, I forgot he was in that movie, but yeah, no, I just recognized him as the fat kid from Deadpool. Dude.
Makes sense.
I don't know why that's the first thing that brought to my mind, but yeah, I forgot he was in there, and he cracked me up in that movie too. But yeah, he's a good
Yeah.
actor. I like him
Tap
in
water.
things, you know. And it's just like I said, they could have made him look a little more fish leg like. He was kind of a weird choice, honestly, for a big fat
Yeah.
blonde guy to go with a. I don't know if he's like native or Samoan, but big chunky freaking native or Samoan. I really don't know. Like type kid. I'd have to look up his heritage. I don't want to assume here. Type thing, you know.
Yeah.
But he didn't really fit like the look, right?
The look,
And
no,
then
but his lines were.
yeah, oh yeah, no,
Yeah, his
he had
lines
that
were great.
spot on,
Yeah.
bro was great with that. Okay, I have a boss here that I killed, and the bubble didn't disappear. I don't know what to do. Cat, I'm scared.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Oh no.
still a rainy blood bubble. But
Uh-oh.
secondary casting choice that I had qualms with, Rough Nut, right?
Oh,
You
the
know, you got Rough
twins?
Nut and Tough Nut, the twins. Why did they make
Yeah,
one of them
why
fat?
is
Like, you
she...
either make them both fat or none of them fat.
Yeah, the girl's fat. That makes sounds like, what the hell?
That was a
I'm like,
really
what the
weird
heck happened
casting
here?
choice. Yeah. You know, nothing wrong with them, you know, having big people in movies, by the way. Totally
Yeah,
fine
I
with
don't
it.
mind it. I don't
A
really
little
care.
bit big myself, got a gut to me, but like, why do you take
Hey, I
an
mean, if they're
extremely
funny and
skinny
cool, bro, I
character
don't mind them.
and turn them into a fat character? Like, that was a weird transition. It threw me off. It took some getting used to. At least she had her lines down good, so that was okay.
Yeah, and the dude. The dude was
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, the casting for freaking Tough Nut was fucking perfect, bro. Like I was,
I love the part
bro.
with the little dragon.
Yeah.
And I still love that. Even in the animated one version, too.
Yeah. No,
It looks like
they
the
did
size
great
of
with
my...
him.
He gets hit. That was funny.
It was very
Lines
well
are
set up.
down.
I guess they couldn't find a little shriveled old lady, understandable, but it was weird seeing a tall version of the village elder, right? Like they couldn't have found some short lady, old lady to, you know, play her.
Yeah.
And I do think it was an interesting choice that they kind of changed Burke's background to being like a bunch of different tribes that ended up coming together to make Burke, and like the whole reason they were there was to like hunt dragons and stuff like that. That was kind of a weird twist, but you know, there's nothing world breaking. And then like I love the chick that they got for Astrid. I just wish they would have costumed her a little better.
Oh, yeah.
Like they gave her freaking pigtails instead of her like ponytail style braid, which was super weird. And then they made it like dirty blonde that was more dirty than blonde. Like they had little streaks of blonde, but mostly like brown hair, and like she was like blonde in the anime. So like, or the animated
Yeah.
version, you know, not animated.
Animated, yeah.
version.
Animated.
This is very off-putting. But literally, if those are the only things I had to complain about, they're tiny, small, little.
Tiny little. Yeah.
Nothing that would be like, oh, I'm not gonna watch this movie because it was a freaking great movie. It was honestly the best live action freaking adaptation of an animated freaking movie that I've seen in a long time. Like
it was great.
I really hope.
Yeah,
they
I
get to make
really
more.
hope they get the other two as live action as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave this.
Yeah. Especially two.
Yeah.
Because two has got that actiony, depressing kind of story going on.
Oh man, I do hope though that because they do, they have been adding a little more time in. Like they added like another 24 minutes to the movie almost, right, from the animated version to the live action adaptation. I hope we get a little bit more time with Hiccup's mom and dad, with Stoic and what is his mom's name?
I forgot what the mom's name is.
Yeah, but anyway, I hope we get a little more time between them. Okay, because I'm not gonna lie, after watching the first one for the comparison, I went ahead and watched the second and the third one too. Cause why not? I'm already watching them. Might as well get the whole series out. Second one always makes me freaking tear up, man, because first you get the tear up because man, Stokes a man's man. Like she disappeared, all that
Stoic,
shit.
Dude.
You expect him
Stoic
to like rage
awesome.
out, leaving them like him with their son alone and all that stuff. And the first words out of his mouth were, "You're just as beautiful as the day I lost you." I was like, "Damn, that's my boy!" Man, like fucking suave.
That he died though.
Like right after. Like they have this big heartfelt moment. They have that song that I fucking love, man. I fucking absolutely love that song that they sing together.
And then he just dies.
And then that she agrees to come back with them to Burke and all that stuff, so they can be a family again. And then the fucking Drago dude attacks and freaking forces Toothless to shoot at Hiccup, and Stoic jumps in front.
Yeah, and Hiccup got a little mad because Toothless killed him, but it wasn't Toothless's fault.
Right, and thankfully he realizes that, when he goes to
at least
help him. Like, I was glad with that whole thing, but man, even just thinking about it made me tear up a little bit just now, man.
Yeah,
that was a very whole emotional freaking 30 minutes right there. Like,
it was.
Leads all the way up to Alpha Toothless too. Like, what a way to capitalize on that. And man, is what badass as they made Toothless look in live action. I cannot wait to see a freaking live action Alpha Toothless. Just saying.
Yeah.
Bro, that's gonna look fucking clean, man.
Yeah.
Also, I want to see not Toothless, but Hiccup's armor too. From the second one, because he makes that suit of the dragon skin armor and
and the fire sword,
the wings, and the fire sword.
That would look so cool in live action.
Yeah, dude, like I freaking can't wait. But anyway, guys, this is our time. Oh yeah, no. Honestly, 2 hands down the best of the 3. Like, don't me get me wrong.
Yeah.
You gotta have the setup for 1, and 3 is an amazing finish, but like 2's like the fucking peak climax of the story.
Yeah, it was.
It fucking hit hard. But as I was saying, guys, that's our time. So thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like and then subscribe button. Also, go check out ChillenCat _YT on YouTube. ChillenCat.
ChillenCat.
Yeah. No, ChillenCat.
It's ChillenCat _YT.
Yep. Bro's
ChillenCat.
Awesome. He also streams all the time. Freaking, we do co-streams and stuff like that all the time. So, definitely check out my boy, and I promise at some point start making shorts out of these. I've just had a lot of stuff going on here lately and haven't really had the time to rewatch and clip, things out. Our freaking previous podcast episodes. But thank you all and have a great night, and we'll see you all next week. We promise. I'm gonna make sure it happens next week.